Hey guys, Trick Mystery here, and today I'm making this video about e-cigarettes, and I'm doing this video because I saw another video on YouTube saying that she found an article that said 9 horrible worst things ever about electronic cigarettes. Now, I searched up this article and I read it, and now I'm still reading it right here on my setup, but I want to read you some of the things that they have on here about e-cigarettes and tell you how they're not true. Okay, first one says e-cigarettes contain toxic chemicals. Okay, let me explain this to you. There are only 3 ingredients in e-juice and in e-cigarettes that people can buy. People can choose to buy e-liquid without nicotine in it. That's just a fact. Okay? You don't have to buy nicotine in your e-juice or your cartridges. You don't. All you have to do is go to the store and buy one that says no nicotine. The other 2 ingredients are propylene glycol for first, or vegetable glycerol, or both, half and half, and then food coloring, food flavor. It's propylene glycol. I've researched it for 6 months now. Propylene glycol has been approved by the FDA. I've talked to multiple people from the Food and Drug Administration and the CDC. They say that it's approved. It's used in a lot of stuff. You can buy it at the store. Vegetable glycerin also approved. And so they say that it's toxic. They say it could be toxic. People say it's an antifreeze, so it is toxic. Well, I have a fun fact for you. Everything in antifreeze isn't totally toxic for you. They use propylene glycol in antifreeze because dogs were attracted to it because of the sweet taste of the antifreeze. They would go up and they would lick it up, and it would essentially kill them. They use this new chemical in there because when animals drink it, they won't get hurt as bad as if the other one was in there. Okay, you can, like I said, you can choose to not have nicotine in there. So all it is those 2 ingredients, which is not going to hurt you. The problem with people is that they're worried that one shipped from China, one shipped from any other country or outside of the U.S. is going to have different chemicals in it that people don't want in their e-liquid. The thing that you do about that is just don't buy any e-liquid from out of the U.S. That's just simple. It's not that hard. Anyway, you can get it for only probably something good made in the U.S. like Fantasia. It's only $1 more. And something shipped from China. So that's just one of the things. The second thing is kids and teens can buy them. Okay, I go to high school, right? I see people every day who have them because their brothers and sisters work at smoke shops and they get them for them. Now, if you ban them, you can ban them for teens. You already have to be 18 to buy them. But if they ban them all the way, there's websites that still sell things that are banned in the U.S. from other countries. You can get them from Europe. You can get them from China, Asia, any part that's outside of the U.S. You can buy it on eBay. Still, you're not going to stop it. I understand that kids buy them. I bought one. I buy some myself. So this other one says, while cigarette companies say they don't market to kids, e-cigarettes come in flavors like cherry, strawberry, vanilla, and cookies and cream milkshake. Okay. Just because there's flavors in the world that people like doesn't mean it automatically applies to kids. Adults like cherry, strawberry, vanilla, cookies and cream milkshake. My dad likes milkshakes. Does that mean that he likes kids stuff? He likes kids flavors? Only kids like those flavors? No. A lot of adults like those flavors. They're not just for kids. You know, just because you go out and you buy a milkshake, that doesn't mean it's directly made to be pointed towards kids. Okay. Four is just laws regulating cigarette ads. 5 is e-cigarette companies are spending a ton on advertising. That's true. I've seen blue commercials. I've seen a bunch of e-cigarette commercials. But you know how many people still smoke in the U.S.? How many people die from smoking? If the FDA was so worried about the 2 chemicals that are in there, or the regulation of it, they would place laws regulating it or approve all the e-liquids in turn to make people feel safe, make the government feel more comfortable with the idea of vaping. E-cigarettes can be used in many places where smoking is banned. I mean, if you're gonna want somebody to stop smoking, you want them to be able to take it and just go with it anywhere, right? If they're not allowed to smoke it in places where it's not gonna harm anybody, the vapor, people stop smoking, they're gonna buy the one with nicotine, the e-juice with nicotine in it. That's gonna try to help them stop smoking. Smoking has many different carcinogens in it. Nicotine, they did a study on rats. It never gave any of the rats any diseases. But still, nicotine is an addictive drug. I'm not saying that's not. 7, people think e-cigarettes can help them quit smoking. Of course they can help you quit smoking. If people like me who just like the action, the feel of the vapor in your throat and in your lungs, without the throat kick or the nicotine in it, it's gonna help you stop smoking because you don't want the nicotine. If you're a health person and you just got into it in smoking because of the flavor, this is gonna help you stop because the flavors are way better than cigarettes. So I've heard. Cigarettes are just one menthol or whatever the flavors is tobacco, natural tobacco. If you don't like those flavors, you like these. They have vanilla, peach, grape, apple. They have all different flavors, and this is intentionally, again, 8 says e-cigarettes aren't taxed like traditional tobacco products. Well, of course they're not going to be taxed like traditional tobacco products because they're not tobacco products. They have no tobacco in them. Like I said, only 2 ingredients if you don't buy them with nicotine. So of course they're not going to be. The government's just greedy with their money. They're going to want to tax everything. Just like Colorado and Washington. Colorado just the other day, January 1st, actually legalized first recreational use of marijuana in their state. They're going to tax it up like crazy because they know people are going to get it. They know they're going to buy it no matter how high the price is. Despite unknown health consequences, e-cigarettes are posed to make inroads with new generation of young people. Okay, if the FDA takes the time to research both of the ingredients, and they find that there's nothing wrong with it, I don't see what's wrong with generation of young people using them without nicotine. So if it's not going to harm them, and they're not going to get the addiction of the nicotine in their system, they're not going to skip to the next level of cigarettes, because that's going to, you know, keep them where they're at. Okay, so those are the 9 things. I think the thing that mostly concerned me was that cigarette companies say they don't market to kids. That's just stupid in my opinion. Adults can like all those flavors. It's not just flavors specifically made for kids. You know, it's not like specific, distinct, like TV shows. Some TV shows are made for kids. Some TV shows are more adult rated and organized. That doesn't mean that a kid can't watch it. That doesn't mean an adult can't watch a kid's show. That just means they're for different age groups. That doesn't mean that one can't do the other and the other can't do what the other person is doing. So that was my feedback on this Huffington Post on the 2009 FDA analysis, the 9 worst things about e-cigarettes. In other news, that shooting video still hasn't came around to me yet. I have gone hunting a couple times. I got a squirrel the other day, but this is gonna be for a different review, so just hold on. Okay, I'm going to be doing a review on this later. As you see, the bowstring is off, so yeah, this is going to be another review, so just subscribe and like, and I'll see you guys later.